you pick up during the pandemic? Many Albertan small businesses can trace their start back to 2020, at-home bakers included. Here's one entrepreneur that makes his dough by, well, making dough.
When everyone got let go from work, just like we did, everyone had time, and they're like, what's a fun thing I can do to fill up my time while I'm at home, I can clean the house, but what can I do at the same time, And sourdough is one of those things, it takes a lot of time, but all of it is inactive time.
In 2020, Benjamin Perez lost his job, but that led him to starting Benny's Bread and Butter using his home oven. Since then, he's moved his baking operations to the Edmonton Valley Zoo, and his baked goods can be found in restaurants, cafes, farmers markets, and by online ordering. He was a sous chef before pursuing baking.
I love baking. I love cooking. It was cooking and then it became baking, like same kind of trend, but I love food, ripping into a hot baguette as it comes out of the oven. To me, I couldn't think of a greater pleasure in life,
Another entrepreneur in Alberta with a sourdough passion also started her business in 2020 after being laid off from her job. She brought a 125-year-old dry sourdough starter back to life and discovered a new path for hers.
I started a small Etsy shop and I started selling my starter through there, and then retailers wanted my starter. And then so I started shipping wholesale orders to them, and it just sort of has evolved into, it was like a sort of side gig hobby, and now it's just evolved into this company now, it's amazing, and I'm thankful for that.
Christy Crosby says she's grateful for the way the pandemic forced her to pivot her career and, as a result, form a new community.
It gave me something to do while I was at home, and in a safe way where I could educate people, through social media and online. And I still felt connected to people even though we were all at home.
For any sourdough newbies, Crosby recommends you find a starter that's established and proven to work. And Perez shares his perfect sourdough.
We love dark, crusty sourdough. Baked hard, baked fast, thick exterior crust with a lot of water in the dough so that the interior is really soft, moist, tender.
In Edmonton, Sarah Chu, City News.